this video, I will be talking about some recent action that is going on right now at US Embassy. I will also share the experience that we had when we tried to contact NVC, since our case has been stuck there since May 2020 and our Noa 2 was approved by May, and now it's about to expire next month, September 4, 2020. So I have heard and some read online that the Noa 2 will automatically be extended for another 4 months or up to 1 year. But yeah, my fiance would always say, don't assume. So we wanted some acknowledgement or anything like a letter, as long as it is coming from NVC, so that we will be at ease when, you know, it's really coming from them saying that nothing to worry, your Noa 2 will be extended. And yeah, we only have our case number, which we got from NVC on our previous mail from them before, email in their public inquiry form. So with the case number, we were able to keep track of our case in the Consular Electronic Application Center, but nothing has changed from May and until now, August 26. Still, our status is at NVC. So initially, we thought that since our case is still at NVC, we thought that okay, we should mail NVC and request them to have our Noa 2 extended because it's about to expire. So we sent a message in their public inquiry form asking them to extend our Noa 2, and at the same time we also asked for our invoice ID because we didn't got that, and we asked for it because we thought that it might be useful for anything, and this is their reply. So they're saying that it is the US Embassy who will extend the Noa 2. So right after that, we also emailed to US Embassy Manila asking them to have our Noa 2 extended, and this is their reply. And yeah, the revalidation will be on the day when our case will reach the interview, as long as we meet the requirements like we're still free to marry and willing to marry. So I am more at ease hearing this affirmation, like really from them. So if you as well, if your Noa 2 is expiring or about to expire, don't worry, that can extend to another 4 months again or up to 1 year. But the revalidation will be on the interview and the consul will decide. Another update is that there are K1 applicants who had their interview already at US Embassy. So I don't want to give you false hopes, but let's be honest, you know, hope is the heartbeat of our soul. We all need that kind of hope to at least help us get by at these trying times, right? So at least we all know that though the embassy is not open, they are also not totally closed because they are still doing some selected interviews. However, that K1 interview that they are doing were expedited cases. The thing common with these expedited cases were that they are K1 applicants who had K2 children, and these children are biological kids of the American fiancé. There are also cases where the fiancé has a 22-year-old dependent K2 and is close to aging out, and the other one is for medical reason. So if we check the last few visa updates that they had, we can read here that in this post, US embassies and consulates have continued to provide emergency admission critical visa services on July 28, visa cancellation through August 28. But until now, they haven't updated yet if what happens after August 28. That's something we are all looking forward. And then again, they post another update by July 31, and it says phase resumption of routine visa services. As global conditions evolve, US embassies and consulates are beginning a phased resumption of routine visa services. So they are still continuing to provide emergency admission critical visa services only. So what does this tell us? Again, they will resume but they won't give specific date yet. They will only do emergency admission critical visa services. Though they also mention some categories like H1B, H2B, etc. But yeah, no mention of K1 yet. So back to those interviews held just this August, I believe that their request to have their cases expedited are approved because US Embassy treats them as mission critical or emergency and they have some circumstances. Congratulations to these people, and it's good that they can be with their fiance and sooner together with their kids and be a family. At least we all know that they are still in operation but just couldn't do all at once due to COVID situation. They can only pick cases qualified to be expedited. But that way they are reducing the number of applicants that needs to be interviewed when they finally resume routine service. Remember, there are many applicants as well who are supposed to have their interview last March and April. These are cases that have reached the embassy already and they're ready for interview, but then the lockdown happened. This means there is still a huge backlog of cases at the embassy. So US Embassy will have to clear these backlogs to make space for new cases. In fact, most of them have an expiring medical or some are already expired. These applicants would have to redo their medical and have their interview. So there are cases got in first at the embassy, so they will have to be processed first. So for applicants who are also stuck at NVC stage for now, so like our case, it's still at NVC, we would have to wait when embassy reopens and clear the backlogs they have. Then that will be the time. I don't know how they do that, but yeah, maybe they will like inform NVC that we're ready to receive new cases. Then that would be the time our case will be transferred from NVC to the US Embassy. For now, NVC is holding our cases. NVC is only also waiting for the consulate to reopen and resume routine visa services and when they are ready to accept new cases. So just keep updated with the visa updates on the US Embassy website. As of now, August 26, they haven't posted any new updates yet. The last one was the post last August 3. So yeah, hopefully we'll hear from them. So aside from just waiting when will NVC updates our status or when will the embassy resumes their visa routine services, it is also equally important to keep our hopes with us. Yes, we don't want false hopes, but it is also important to keep our hopes with us. After all, hope will help us endure the pain that we are going through right now so we can still be able to move forward and keep on going for a love that is worth fighting for. Thank you for watching and stay safe everyone.